welcome back to my channel. It's Amy here showing my face today. I have some new followers, and so I thought I would show my face before I show you some really good, some of my top favorite Stampin' Up! Products. So I'm coming to you because this is my exclusive adhesive kit, complete with a fun little bag charm and personalized little tag. And I have put these together because I am calling out for help. I am super close to earning the Stampin' Up! Incentive trip to Alaska. It's an Alaskan cruise, and this was not on my radar. Those of you who have been with me for a while know that I was with Close to My Heart for 26 years, and I came over to Stampin' Up! It's been about 14, 15, maybe 16 months now, and it's been 16 months of rebuilding. And for all of you out there who have stuck with me, thank you from the bottom of my heart. It has been a journey in more ways than one. I don't want to get personal, but I dealt with a lot of, with some major life changes all around the time when I found out that Close to My Heart was closing. And my husband, my best friend, my soulmate, my rock, has been by my side and has been my biggest cheerleader, and he loves Alaska, and I so very badly want to earn this trip and surprise him with it. And I've got about, at the time of this filming, I have about 3,800 points left to go, and I have to earn these points by September 30th. So it's down to crunch time, and I don't like to ask for help, but I'm asking for help because this is just something I so want to surprise my husband with. So if you are able and willing to help me, I am giving out free gifts. So my little exclusive adhesive kit comes in this cute little pouch. So if you are a crafter who crafts on the go, goes to crops and retreats, this little pack will fit right in your bag, and you'll have oodles of different kinds of adhesives to take with you. And if you know of friends who might like this too, go ahead and share it with them. But I will make a tag with your initial on it and add that to the cute ribbon in the bag. The contents in my kit is about a $45 value, and I am sending this free to all those who place a minimum $100 order on my website, amymcgrew.stampinup.net. And for every $100 order you place, you will get an embellishment kit. So if you place a $200, or an embellishment kit, an adhesive kit. So if you place a $200 order, and these orders are after you apply Stampin' Rewards and before shipping and taxes applied. But if you place a minimum $200 order, you will get two, and so on and so forth. So if the larger your order, the more little adhesive packs you can earn for free from me, and then you could always give these as gifts too. And so if you wanted to tell me the different initial to put on your little bag charm, you could do that if you want it for someone other than yourself. So what is in this little adhesive kit that I have put together? You will get a green glue, liquid glue, and this is double-sided, so you've got your fine tip and you've got your big tip. I hardly ever use this side of it. You will get a box of memory glue dots. You will get a package of the mini Stampin' Dimensionals, and you will get a full pack of the regular size dimensionals. You will get a full roll of tear tape, And you're also getting, I don't have it in here because I'm waiting for my order to come, but you're going to get a package of the black dimensional combo kit. So the black dimensionals are great when you're adhering them to darker colored paper. And in that pack, you get the regular size dimensionals as well as the mini dimensionals. So all of this combined comes to about a $45 value, and it's free to you. I will ship it to you directly from my house to your doorstep. So it will come, it won't come with the order you place. This will come directly from me. And this is just my little way of saying thank you for helping me earn this trip for my husband. So what are some things you might want to order to qualify for this free adhesive kit from me? Let me turn my camera down onto my desk and I'll share some of my favorites, because I have a lot, but I'll share some of the favorites with you. All right, first off, this is the Stampin' Up! Glass mat, and I was tickled pink when I came over from Stampin' Up! And they offered this, because I had been wanting a glass mat for so long and never took the time to invest in one because close to my heart didn't sell it. When you get the glass mat, you will also get this. It's kind of like a stamp chamois, but it's exclusive. It's made especially for the glass mat. So when you put this under the water and wet it, then you can clean it, which I definitely need to clean mine. Then when it dries, it kind of is like a pliable cardboard, just like the stamp chamois, but then you just run it under the water again and wet it, and it cleans like a charm. I love this because it's got the grid lines and it goes all the way up to 13 inches. So it is perfect for a 12 by 12 scrapbook page. Also, with the Stampin' Up! Photopolymer stamps, it is recommended that you have a hard surface that you are stamping on, which was different than the photopolymer stamps from close to my heart. And when I got my glass mat and started stamping with my Stampin' Up! Stamps, this made a huge difference. So I love this. And since we are on the topic of stamps, I love the Stampin' Up! Stamps, and I love how you can get coordinating dies. So one of the first things that I purchased was a stamp set with dies. But Stampin' Up! Goes above and beyond with their die sets, because there's lots of standalone sets like your basic shapes and labels, and I mean, the dies are amazing. The collection is just fantastic. But then they also offer dies that coordinate with stamps. And as you can see, you get many, many more dies than what come to go with the images. So there are standalone dies within a stamp set. And I think this is so much fun. I hardly ever use my Cricut anymore because the dies collection that Stampin' Up! Has is just above and beyond. The other nice thing is if you don't have a die cut machine, I'm going to talk about that in a minute, you really need to treat yourself, but you can purchase just a stamp set and you don't have to purchase the dies. When you purchase the stamp set and the dies together as a bundle, you get a little bit of a discount. But if you don't have the die cut machine, you can always just purchase the stamp set and then fussy cut out. And why I'm showing the stamp set, I did post yesterday or the day before on my social media feeds that Stampin' Up! Has just released the news that they are going to start repackaging starting in November. They are getting rid of the DVD cases and going towards an envelope system. So kind of like this, the stamp sets and the dies will come in envelopes. The envelopes will be a little bit different than this. They will have kind of like a triangle, but you won't have this flap. It will be much easier to open and close. And there will be an illustration of the images on the envelope or insert. So it will make, one, storing your stamps much easier. and it will make finding what stamp set or dies you want much easier. So Close to My Heart had an envelope system, and I loved that. And it has been kind of hard to kind of adjust to this, and I'm glad that Stampin' Up! Is going to go to that envelope storing system, and you'll be able to you'll have so much more room for your stamps. So we can buy more because we'll have more room to store them. So I love the stamp sets and the dies. I also love the stamp sets that you can get a coordinating punch with, and there's quite a great selection that you can get coordinating stamps. So this, or coordinating punches. So this punch coordinates with the candy jar, which is really, really fun. And there's all different kinds throughout the catalog and online exclusives. So talking about the die cut machine, there are 2 different sizes. This is the mini. Is this not the cutest thing? I have had 3 different brands of die cut machines, and I wasn't planning on getting the Stampin' Up! One, but my Close to My Heart one broke, and I actually broke it because I was using 3D embossing folders from Stampin' Up! In it, and I broke it. So I had to get the Stampin' Up! One, and I'm so glad I did, because it is this one is my favorite one on the market. I've never had an electronic one, so I can't speak for that. But what I love about this, both the mini and the regular size are the exact same. One's just mini. But I love that on the plate, the one plate, you have your sandwich recipes. On the mini one, you also have it for the embossing on the gray plate. But it's so easy because you don't have to change a dial to switch from die cut to embossing. You don't have to change your tension or anything. All you do is use whatever plates you need for whatever it is you're cutting, and it cuts like butter. It's very smooth. It doesn't make noise. The mini one is great if you're a crafter who travels, or if you're die cutting mini things. And then I get asked a lot, well, if I could only get one, which one would you get? I would get the regular size one, because there are large die cuts, large dies, and there are large embossing folders, which brings me to my next favorite thing. So this is a 6x8 embossing folder. The collection of embossing folders that Stampin' Up! Has and continues to come out with is amazing. And this is a 3D embossing folder, another product I always wanted to try but never did. And oh boy, it is absolutely gorgeous. So we have embossing folders as big as 6x8, we have 6x6, we have 3x4, we have 4x6. So they come in all different sizes. So that's why I would recommend the regular size Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, because then it will work with everything, all sizes. So that is another favorite product. Another one that that Close to My Heart never had were the kits. I call these the brown box kits. And every month, Stampin' Up! Releases new online exclusive kits. So these are kits that aren't found in the catalog, and every month it's like you get something new to look forward to. So this is the Bunch of Things kit that just came out the beginning of August. And you can see with this, you're making cards. What's nice about the kits is you get everything you need right in the box. So you're going to get your block. You're going to get a stamp set if the kit requires stamping. Not all kits require stamping. In fact, usually, so every other month they release 2 kits, and then the opposite month they release 3 kits. Usually one of the kits has a stamp set and one of the kits does not. So this particular one does have a stamp set. You get the block, you get the stamp set, you get the ink pad. I'm not sure where my ink pad is. I just put these together. This is my kit together that the people coming to my class on Monday are going to put together. If you are local to me, I do a kit together every month. You just come and your kits are wrapped up. I wrap them up cute. I have table gifts, snacks, and we just have a really good time. So this is one of the kits we'll be assembling on Monday. You get your adhesive, which is usually memory dots, tear tape, dimensionals. You'll get embellishments. So for this particular one, it was twine. And so for this one, you just open it up like this, and then you can write your little message. So the kits are not always cards. There's flower bouquets. There's we've done tags. We've done what else have we done? Calendars. So many different things. The other thing I love is when you do get when it's a card kit. The envelopes are always embellished, and you get this brochure, and it just walks you through how to create the projects through pictures. So anybody can do this. I would say that age 7 and up could do these kits successfully. And you also get, when there is a stamp set, you'll get a little printout that shows you, it comes in different languages. This is the English one, so you can store that with your stamp set. And these are great sentiments that you can use with all your other projects. And then lots of times the kit has punch outs. So this is what this kit came in. So you just punch these out and you can stamp them. I was going to tell you something else about this. I now stock up on these, and I use these as gifts. They make great gifts for get well, for retirement, for birthday, for anniversary, for thinking of you, for a thank you. So I wrap them up cute and give them as a gift. You're giving not only a gift, but an experience that they can do. And also you can put the kit together and then gift the finished projects. So this was one of the this is one of my all-time favorite. This came out last month, I believe. And so for this particular one, I believe it made 12 cards, and you can see all the dimension. And these are all cutouts, and then there was a little bit of stamping. My Kit Together class did this last month, and they just love them. So again, you can see all of that dimension. So these make great gifts as well. And then this is how the envelopes were decorated, and this is the box that this one came in. So you can see this is the brochure, and it just walks you through. And you got your stamp set, you got your block. This one came with tear tape, memory dots, and it also came with dimensionals that I used all of those up. So I love the kits. I've been having so much fun with them. Other kits we've had in the past have been travel journals, a little memory album. There's just so many. It just pop-up cards, honeycomb cards. It's just so fun. I look forward to it every month. And while we're talking about kits, another favorite of mine is the Paper Pumpkin subscription. And this, I've been a subscriber for over a month or over a year. I subscribed to a 12-month when I first signed up, and then I renewed it. So the 12-month subscription is the most bang for your buck. You'll save the most, you'll get free shipping. But there's also, you can do a month-to-month, you can do a 6-month, or the 12-month. And if you do the 6 or the 12-month, that will be enough to earn you one of my exclusive adhesive kits. But this was our July kit, and this one was my most favorite Paper Pumpkin kit to date. And what's nice about when you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber is it allows you to purchase refill kits. Only those who subscribe can purchase the refill kits. So I purchased 2 of the refill kits for this particular one because I loved it so much. So a refill kit comes with all the paper products. You just won't get another block or ink pad or or stamp set. So again, it shows you the projects and then it walks you through, and then you get all of the parts and pieces, fun envelopes, and these are the card bases. There's several different card bases and all of the things that you need to assemble your cards. And then these were 2 cards that I did like alternatives. And I just took the parts and pieces. I added a dry embossing folder on that vellum, and then I added some bling. And then here was, oh, and the other thing you can purchase when you're a subscriber is you can purchase an optional die set. So they come out with an optional die set for every 3 months of kits. So this was the optional die kit for the July, August, and September boxes. So there's where I got that hello from. And I love this because that strawberry die, you can turn it upside down and make it a acorn, which is fun. So it goes a long way. But then this was another alternative project I did with this particular kit. So it opens like that, and it's got a gift card. So you can do a lot with these. And I forgot to show you, here is a scrapbook page that I did with the kit. So the kits in the brown box, if they're card kits and or paper pumpkin, you can most definitely make scrapbook pages with the contents. And I usually make a scrapbook page with every kit I purchase to show my customers. So super fun and perfect for everybody. This was a scrapbook page that I did in my customer group, and it uses that tractor set that I showed you right here. So with this one, I stamped the images. I used my stamps to do my truck in the hay. And then here is a card, and I just used the dies from the die set. So the tractor, all of this is dies, the trees are dies, and it opens like that. So that gives you an idea of how you can use how the stamps and the dies work. So I love that. Oh my gosh, there's just so much to show you. I love the Stamp and Blend markers. So when you buy Stamp and Blend, you get 2 markers. One is a dark and one is a light, and they come in almost all of the Stampin' Up! Exclusive colors. So this is Strawberry Slush, so you can see the dark and the light, and they are also dual tips. So you've got a fine tip and a brush tip. Love those. And I didn't think I was going to need any more markers when I came over to Stampin' Up! From Close to My Heart, but I fell in love with these. They color beautifully, and I'm slowly collecting all of them. Stampin' Write markers. Now this was just announced when they announced they were doing away with red rubber stamps. I think I told you that. No, I told you about the packaging. The other announcement Stampin' Up! Made is they are discontinuing red rubber stamps. The sales have been down, and because pretty much all companies have moved to that photopolymer clear stamp, Stampin' Up! Could not find the materials to make the rubber stamps. And the Stampin' Write markers, their claim to fame, their big thing that made them stand out was you could color directly on your red rubber stamps with these because they are a water-based marker. So all the Stampin' Write markers are being retired, and they are in the last chance section on my website now. There's a brush tip and a fine tip. And these are available until they sell out. So if you are interested in these markers, I like these for like journaling and doing my junk journal, and to use on the red rubber stamps that I have. So if there's any colors you don't have or you want to complete your collection, now's the time to do that while they're available. And then one last thing I wanted to share with you is I can't say enough about the virtual album retreat. Stampin' Up! Did their first virtual album retreat in July. And this flyer shows you all of the pictures. The theme was month to month, so this is a great theme. It's generic, it could go for anything, and this is a great project for even a beginner to do, because when you purchase the bundle, not only are you getting 12 two-page layouts, 24 layouts of pre-cut kits. Everything is pre-cut for you. I haven't put my album together yet because I was out of town during the virtual album retreat, but that in and of itself is a no-brainer to me because it saves so much time. You get exclusive product, but you're also getting 3 full days of classes, and those classes are available forever to those who purchase the bundle. Some of the exclusive product you get the month-to-month 2-set stamp set, so you can see these are all the images, and then another 2-sheet set. You get an alphabet, it also has numbers and really fun images, and then you get all of your embellishments. So this was my favorite thing. And on top of this, you get paperboard die cuts, you get colored punch outs. The amount of product you get in the 3 days of nonstop classes far exceeds the price of the virtual album retreat bundle. So there you have it. Those are just some of the many favorites that I have, and if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. And again, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your support over these last 15 or so months. I can't do it without you, and I thank you in advance if you are able to help me surprise my husband with this amazing opportunity. And I look forward to putting together an exclusive adhesive kit just for you as my thank you for helping me. So again, with every minimum $100 order, you will earn a adhesive kit from me. Thank you so much. Feel free to share this video, and I look forward to catching you on my next video. Have a great day.